Hello students, today I will start the chapter number 9 of your reasoning book. Let's see some questions. In the question number 1, students, you have to tick the correct option. Like you can see this is the pattern based questions, and in the question number 1 you have to complete the pattern. Like three figures are given in this question but one figure is missing. Students, you have to pick the correct part of this figure from the given options. If we will put the A part, then we can observe the figure is completed, but if we will put the option number B, C and D part, then we can observe the figure is not correct. That means only A option will be right when we will put the option A instead of question mark. Similarly, in the question number 2, you can see the left side of the figure, both semicircles are in the up places, but in the right side of the figure, one semicircle is in the down place. That means also the question marks value will be semicircle. That means it will be also in the down place. So which option is right? Only A option will be right. But if we will put the option number B, C and D part, then we can observe the all options are wrong for the question number 2. So only A option is the right for question number 2. Let's see some more questions. Like in the first question, you can see you have to find out the value of the question mark. In the question marks value, when we put the option number B, then this figure will be completed. But if we will put the A option, C option and D option, then we can observe the figure will be wrong. So B part will be right for this question. Similarly, in the question number 2, if we will put the option number C in this figure, then we can observe the figure will be right. But if we will put the option number A, B and D part, then we can observe the figure will be wrong. So in the question number 2, option C will be right. Let's see some more questions. In this image there are two questions. Let's see question number 1. In the question number 1, you have to pick starting two figures. Like in the first figure you can see three circles are there, and in the second figure you can see middle circle will come. Similarly, in the third figure you can see three squares are there, and in the mid you can see only positive sign is there. So according to starting two figures, the fourth figure will be the positive sign. That means which option will be right? C option will be right. Similarly, in the question number 2, let's see the starting two figures. In the first figure you can see two semicircles are there, and when we join them it will be a circle. That means first and second part. Similarly, in the third part of this figure you can see the cross is there. When we join them it will be a square, like C part of this question. So which option is right? C part. Let's see some more questions, students. The first question, you can see the first and second figure. The first figure is the circle, and in the second figure the circle is divided into two semicircle. Similarly, in the third part you can see this is a rectangle, and in the fourth part the rectangle will be divided into two squares. But in the options now you can see B option and D option, there are two squares, but in the B option will be right because D option is similar like the third figure. So only B option will be right of this question. Let's see the next question. Starting two figures, the first figure is the circle, and in the circle you can see cross lines are there. Similarly, the third figure is the square figure, and in fourth part will be the cross lines. That means only C part will be right. When we put the C option instead of the question mark, then we can observe only C option will be right. I think, students, now you can solve each and every questions of this chapter. Thank you.